Hi folks, and welcome to another video of Warplan. In today's video we're going to answer the question, what comes first, reinforcements or upgrades? So what ends up happening is, suppose you do not have enough production points to be able to do both at the same time. The question is, what will the program decide to choose from the point of view of what it's important? So does it reinforce the unit first, or does it upgrade the unit first? Well, what we're going to see in this particular video, or what I'm going to try to prove in this particular video, is that whether or not you have the prioritize reinforcements on or off here, what it'll do is the program will choose to actually reinforce the unit before it will upgrade. So let's take a look at this. So I've got it at anti-tank right now. I'm going to move up to assault here, so the advancement change was straightforward. So you can see now I'm looking at an assault of 1939, and when I go into research here, my assault value is at 41. So I have two upgrades that I can do from 39 to 41. So now taking a look at the numbers here, we know from the manual that 20% of a unit will be reinforced per turn. So if I'm looking at 20% of a strength value of 30 of a particular unit, that's going to be that 6 strength points are going to be reinforced for this particular unit. I also know from the manual itself that the cost of reinforcements is 60% of the original price, and the original price of this 1939 unit was 180 production points. So when I calculate 60% of that, I'm going to get 108. But you got to recall, that's for all 30 points here. So I'm going to have to take this number and actually divide by 30. So I'm going to end up getting about 3.6 out of all of this. And the program doesn't deal with decimals very well. So what will end up happening is this will probably be rounded down. So if I'm looking at 6 strength points here, 6 times 3, the cost of actually reinforcing this is going to be 18 production points. Now, when I'm taking a look at upgrading this particular unit, the manual says that 10% is the cost of upgrading of your original cost. So that's 180. So 10% of 180 turns out to be 18 here. So you can see here, to upgrade it costs 18 production points, and to reinforce it, it's going to cost 18 production points. And you can see why I picked this particular example. So when I'm looking at this particular unit here, and I'm just going to escape out of here, what I'm going to do is I'm only going to provide 18 production points here. So now the program's going to have to choose, do I reinforce or do I actually upgrade? So let's find out which one it actually picks first. So running through this now, I'm going to have to move to the next turn here. Remember, I've got the green plus sign here. To prioritize this unit for reinforcement and upgrades, I'm going to have to go through the English turn here. And when I take a look at this, you can see the particular unit that I have has gone up 6, but it looks like the upgrade has remained the same. So it has not upgraded with the 18. The 18 production points here is basically just enough to turn around and do the reinforcements. That's the only choice that I've got out of all of this. Notice the same thing happens if I take away the plus sign. So that means it should be able to go up to 19 here. So if you add 6, or will it upgrade in this particular case without the plus sign? So when I go to the next turn here, what ends up happening is, and I go to check it out, I now go back to the unit, and you can see I'm up 19, but my unit has remained in 1939 assault mode. So you can see here that it will prioritize reinforcing the actual unit before it will actually upgrade. Now this is interesting in itself. What happens if I go to 20 here? So again, just I quickly went through that, okay? So I've increased this to 20. Remember, the minimum was 18 for the reinforcement here. So now when I actually go and work this out, and remember I'm still at 1939, and my tech level, oops, I missed it here, is at 41 here. So I'm going to go with the 20 here, and lo and behold, kind of jumped too quick in there. So you can see I've gone up again and I've remained at 1939. So if I want both of these to actually happen, then what I need to do is to make sure that I have enough production points for the reinforcement and the upgrade for both of them to actually occur. Because the reinforcement will actually occur before the upgrade when the program decides what to do. So that's what this video was about. What comes first, the chicken or the egg? Well, it turns out that reinforcements actually come before upgrades when you're taking a look at units themselves. Okay, hopefully this video helps. Thanks again for watching. Take care for now.